Mike Poglies here, co-founder of Automated Coaching Engine, where we help transformational coaches scale their businesses without spending money on platforms like Instagram and Facebook. And today's video, I'm going to be covering some important, tips for sales. Overall, like probably the number one thing that can keep you away from closing deals is being attached to the sale. So going into this video, let's just dive on into it. One of the biggest things that I experience with our own sales team is the sales team just being overall attached to the sale. And what that does is like you put yourself into a position where you need to close every single deal. Like, so to back it up a second, like the number one thing that you need to do coming into a sales situation is remove yourself from the sale. Most people go into it hoping the sale closes. Most people go into a sales call or a sales situation needing it to close. They need money. And like, I really want to highlight this. You cannot do this at all. You will literally never close a deal if you do this. Just because like people will feel this. The prospect will feel this. You will always struggle in sales if you are attached to the sale. Like I said, the prospect will feel this. The person on the other side will sense that you need the sale more than they want the transformation or solution that you can provide. So you must go into every sales situation with the mindset that if you bomb every single call, you're going to be totally fine. This is going to remove all the pressure from that sales situation. This is going to remove all the pressure on you to perform. And this is also going to allow you to show up and want to serve the prospect at the highest level. Like I said, this is going to allow you to show up and want to serve the prospect at the highest level because you are removing yourself from that sale. You're removing yourself from the outcome, and you're putting yourself into a position that you just ultimately want to help that person the best way possible. And just, kind of like, something to ponder about when it comes to this, why do you think the rich get richer? They like honestly, they don't need any more money. They just show up and serve, and because of that, people want to give them more money. So the key here is ultimately attaching yourself to progress. If you're going to attach yourself to anything, when it comes to a sales situation, then attach yourself to progress. Are you comfortable with the pitch? Are you getting more comfortable with talking to prospects on Zoom or on phone calls? Are you getting less and less objections? So if you can focus on overall just progressing every time you take a sales call, just putting in the reps, putting in the work, and just trusting that overall it's a numbers game. Eventually I'm going to get a yes. So every no that I get, or every situation that I get, is either going to be a lesson or it's going to be a closed deal. So you must prepare for every sales call by telling yourself, if I don't get this deal, it's going to be completely fine. You must remove all of that pressure from yourself as far as the end result of that call. Don't look for results when it comes to monetary situations. Just look for progress. Like I said, are you getting more comfortable with the script? Are you getting more comfortable speaking with prospects? Are you getting more comfortable with handling objections? And ultimately, are you getting less and less objections? Now, I want to take 1 second to divert back to something I talk about a lot, and it's overall the football analogy. First downs lead to touchdowns. If you think about football teams, the best football teams in the world, like they just focus on moving the chains down the field. First down, short little run, short little do-off pass, another first down, and eventually they're going to end up in the end zone. So if we can think about the same progress or the same mentality when it comes to sales, then you're going to remove all your pressure on yourself as far as getting that deal closed. You're going to put yourself into a situation to where you can just show up and serve the prospect at the highest level. And because of that, you're going to close more deals because the person on the other side will be able to understand that you're just there to help them. You don't really care about the outcome. Obviously, you do care about the outcome because you want them to, move forward. But at the end of the day, your real mission or your real point of being there on that call is simply to serve them at the highest potential level that you can. So With that being said, this is probably one of the number one things that you can do to increase your sales, and it's simply removing yourself from the end result. It's simply removing the pressure off yourself from closing the deal, and just focusing on progress. I'm getting better as I put in the reps, and my time's going to come. One of these is going to be a yes. So cool. With that being said, Mike Pogles, co-founder of Automated Coaching Engine, where we help transformational coaches scale their businesses without spending money on platforms like Instagram and Facebook.